Hi guys, today I'm going to be tackling the pantry. I was talking about this in my last video because I was shopping for a bunch of items so I could start organizing this. I'm gonna show you the before right now. It's nothing to be proud of. And this is my first time having a pantry. I should be a proud owner of this. I need to be taking care of this pantry. Before I even get into any of the mess of everything, we had our entire house painted pure white by Sherwin-Williams right when we moved in. It was all this darker gray color. With our time schedule, with our moving day and the painter, it just didn't work out for him to paint the pantry. I'm either going to paint it or wallpaper it. So I'll show you guys that in just a second. As you can see, when we moved in, I really tried to organize. I had some of these little turny things, some of these containers. I've just, had these for a really long time. Some of these, obviously you can see I'm hoarding plastic bags for some reason. We did put our freezer in here. Don't mind all of this. Gotta move all of that. Honestly, I don't know where else we would put it, so I think we're gonna keep it in here because I thought, oh, I could extend and put another shelf right there. That would probably look nice too. But I think for now we're just gonna leave this here. All of this stuff here on this ledge, these are all things that I recently bought, and check out my last video if you guys want like a full haul and links. I'll try to leave links for things down below here too. But that video I went a little bit more in depth about the shopping and there was like a full haul. Also, don't mind our ledge, which is just kind of falling apart. If you saw, I think this was 2 videos ago, we started ripping this piece of wood off to see what's behind there. We have yet to cut into the drywall and do that. So one thing at a time. Let's get the pantry done. I'm gonna hop up on this chair and show you guys some of the things though. If you missed my last video, we got some really pretty canisters with wood tops. These really pretty baskets. Yeah, tons of these. This is the wallpaper. It's a peel and stick wallpaper that I got from Target. We'll see how that goes. Just a bunch of little organizational things. Here's a bunch more baskets, stuff like that. You guys get the idea. Oh, one more special item though. I ordered these from Amazon. There's a bunch of different labels in here, tons of different stuff. So anyway, I think this has everything I need. But yeah, you can see on the back, that's how many stickers come in it. Today, the plan is to empty this out because it's already like 3 o'clock. I had other things I had to do earlier today. So getting to this a little bit later than I wanted to, but I'm going to empty it out and then I'm going to remove these brackets, or at least I'm going to try to. I have a feeling this project is going to take me all week. Probably going to be like a 5-6 day situation with the painting, the wallpapering, because I've never done a peel and stick wallpaper. Hopefully that's easy. I don't even remember how much I've showed you guys, but I have completed painting the pantry. Honestly, it's not even perfect. It could probably use a 4th coat. I did 3 coats in here because it was just like such a dark gray. It was taking a lot of paint. Last night, I was really going through the debate of whether or not to wallpaper at least like one wall. I decided against it. I was reading a lot of reviews about that specific wallpaper that I had bought from Target, and a lot of the reviews were saying that the little polka dots were hard to match up. Some people were saying like the project took 5 or 6 hours just to do a small wall. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pass on the wallpaper this time. Honestly, I am a little nervous just like once all the food and the baskets and the shelves are up, that it would end up looking a little busy or cluttered, and I really do want this space just to look minimal and pretty and super organized. Originally, I was just going to put the shelves back up that we had in there. I think they're all just kind of right here on the floor. We've now officially got all the materials and everything, and Joshua's out in the barn right now cutting some pieces for new shelves. So we're doing something a little bit different, and we're hoping we really like it. As you can see, I took the deep freezer out of here. We're actually gonna have a lot more room in here. We had plenty of room in this freezer, actually. Lots of ice creams, dog ice cream. But we have plenty of room in this freezer. We really didn't even need the deep freezer. So we're gonna have some more shelf space in here, and I think that'll look prettier, but I don't think I have enough baskets for that. Feels like day 50 of working on the pantry, but I feel like I'm finally making some real progress. I need my kitchen back though, guys. My kitchen still looks like this, but gonna give you guys a little overview of what the pantry currently looks like. Pretty cool. I love the shelves. We also added, sorry if you can hear my washer or dryer in the background, they're both on. We added this board. It's pine board, but it just came like this. Joshua just like cut it to fit, but it's a little bit thicker than the other shelves, and kind of like having a countertop in here, because now I have a really good place to put my appliances, like the toaster, coffee maker, microwave, stuff like that. So I think that's gonna be perfect. I just put a coat of poly over it. I'm waiting for that to dry, and then I'll do probably 1 or 2 more coats on that. And then I can finally start putting things back into the pantry, and all will feel right in the world. Really quick though, I went to, before I like knock over anything, I'm gonna show you guys a miniature haul. I bought this yesterday at Home Goods. I'm gonna pull it out here. $24.99, and I thought this would be perfect to have sitting in here because some of the shelves are gonna be higher for me to reach, and I just think, did I get something on it? I just think it's gonna be great as a little step stool in here. So love that. Another thing I bought yesterday. This is from Target. I'm there literally every day. Sorry, everything's a mess. Everything's everywhere. But I ended up buying this Keurig K Slim. I just think it's gonna look way better in here, and I have been due for a coffee maker. Currently, I have this one, which I've had since we got married like 7 or 8 years ago. It's kind of old. At our first house, it was sitting in a window, and so all of this got like really yellow, and I just wanted it to look really pretty in there. So I thought it was time for a new one. Another thing I bought yesterday from Target, I ended up going back and getting this. If you guys saw the shop with me video, I had thought about getting this and I didn't, but I thought this will be good next to the coffee station, because I thought I can put this on it and mugs under it. Just a nice little space saver. One more thing I got yesterday was this little salt storage box. How cute. So that first shelf right there, that's going to have all of my containers on them, I think. That's what I originally planned. Obviously things might kind of change once I start putting things out. Don't worry, I'm individually washing and drying each of one of these before I put them into place. I'm just not unwrapping every single one all right now, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna end up using them all. So I'm literally just doing this one at a time. Okay, I'm gonna start working on baskets. Now, these are the baskets that I had got. I think they're really pretty with the wood. I'm really not exactly sure how or what I'm gonna put in these yet, but I'm thinking they will go above here like that. Oh my goodness, that looks so pretty. I can't believe it. I love it. Do I also put everything into like color organized? Do we go that crazy? Probably not, but okay. Gotta figure this out. Okay, she might be turning into one of those people who's doing things by color. I almost forgot. I bought a bag of these on Amazon too. They're little clips that can just... Do I have another basket around? 1 second. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to get this down again anyway. They just clip onto the basket like this. I'll link these two. And then you can put your little label on it. It also comes with, like if you didn't want to get the same label as I got, this, and then a little marker. So I think you can just like write your own label on it or whatever, but I wanted something so I could stick these on it. We are almost to that moment where I'm gonna share with you the pantry. It looks amazing, I will say. A couple things that just came today. I literally ordered last night. Gold chip clips. We are those people now. I got a pack of 8 just on Amazon. They're really, really pretty. So I'm done with all these. But I think these little tiny details, things like this, just elevate you to the next level. I had originally showed you guys these labels, both from Amazon as well. I thought I ordered the same pack, but these are a little bit different than these. But I like this pattern. I don't know. I just liked the text on this one better than this. So I ordered another white one last night. I did ask you guys on Instagram. I was like, what do you guys think? Black or white labels? It was split pretty evenly, but I think actually the majority of you said black labels. But I'm like, how are you going to make the proper decision when you haven't even seen my pantry? After discussing it last night with my parents, I was sending them pictures of the pantry. They both agreed white. Actually, my dad said black first, but then when he actually saw it, he said white. That's kind of what my heart was telling me. And I gotta pop these on. Hopefully I do it well. And then I will give you guys the final tour of the pantry. We're ready. I'm ready to show you guys. I literally could cry. I think this is the greatest thing I've ever done. I just want to sit in there and never leave. Really quick, just finished the labels. I wanted to share with you guys. These were the main labels that I used. The ones that I ordered last night and literally got here today. Perfect timing. I like them a little bit better because I don't know if you can tell, they're just shinier and they seem like they'll hold up better. These are the ones that I originally ordered and they're stickers, they're thick, but they feel just more like paper. They're not shiny. I just don't know how things would do, like if something got on it. I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm keeping both because, well, I obviously used majority of these, but there were a couple of things that this pack didn't have. Like dog treats, this pack had. And I know the font is a little bit different, but I don't think it's that noticeable. And then this one didn't have coconut sugar, and this pack had it. So I had to mix a couple. I think I only used 2 out of here. But okay, I'm gonna show you the pantry. Here we go. Here we go. I'm probably gonna have to turn on the light in here. Okay guys, this is it. You walk in and it's just magical, really. I'll go through and explain everything. I did do a little color coordinating up here too. I feel like putting everything in color does make the pantry look way more organized too. I love it like that. So I didn't even have to buy special food for it. That was all stuff that I already had. Because I feel like when I watch it to the home edit show on Netflix, I feel like a lot of times I would watch and be like, did they just buy all that food so they had the right colors or whatever? But I literally just had all those foods. I know it's not like a perfect rainbow, but you know, it looks beautiful. Okay, so I'll just start from the bottom. We'll start with the boring things. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, the stool, Home Goods. It's actually already came in great use. So down here, I have a couple of Home Goods baskets. And the other day I was in there wanting to get more, but really it works out perfectly. And then I have, it's a little bit more of a smaller one over here. And this is just gonna have miscellaneous items, you know, because that's what the sticker says. To have my little tea kettle thingy in here, and then this is also where I'm going to keep like our blender bottles and stuff, because I'll show you where I have our protein powders and everything. But yeah, this is just paper towels, and then in here I just have all the dog treats and stuff, and I reused some of the canisters that I had before, and those were ones that I already had, so I like the way that looks. Down here, a couple appliances, Vitamix, KitchenAid, and I can even pull them out and use them right on this counter if I want to. Very simple. And then all my baking stuff is up there if I want to use my KitchenAid. I love that we put this wood, I keep calling it a countertop, but it's really not a countertop because we put it in the exact same way as the shelves, just with like those brackets and stuff. That's how Joshua did it. He has a little support over there too. This was just like a piece of pine. I think it was all like glued together. I ended up not staining it and ended up just putting 3 coats of poly on it. And I'm so glad, because I actually really love the color of it, just like this. And it has just a hint of shine. I used a satin, so I love that. When we planned this out, we did plan to do this like countertop height, same as like out here. So it's countertop height, and then these 2 shelves are a little bit deeper than the ones above. So I love that. So for now, on this countertop, we just have our microwave, and then our Cuisinart. This is actually an air fryer and a toaster oven, and I love it so much. And then here is our little coffee station. I bought the new Keurig, and I really like it. It was definitely needed, a new Keurig. I could not have my new pantry perfect and then keep that old like yellowy Keurig in here. I just couldn't do it. Although I do love it and it still works great. Then I did this little cute coffee station here. This is really just to be cute. The little shelf from Target, and I just put only clear mugs in here. And then before, I had all of my K-cups in a little spinny thing, but I was just so obsessed with these canisters from Target, and I really wanted to put a beautiful label on another item. And then down here, this is the tea I drink every night, bedtime tea. I love it. I usually drink bedtime or sleepy time, but okay, this is all pretty self-explanatory up here, right? Like everything just has a label on it. As you can tell, the coconut sugar, it'll focus. The coconut sugar is the only one that's a little bit different than all the other ones. Do you think you would notice that when you walked in? I don't think that I would. So, I don't know, it doesn't really bother me. But yeah, we just got all of our baking items up here. And it looks beautiful. I love these canisters from Target. Like, they're just so beautiful. The quality seems really great, and a decent price for those. Okay, over here, this is where I'm keeping my canned items, and this, I think I explained this in the haul, but this actually does, like, I can pull this out and it extends about double the size of this. So if I do have more cans on hand, I can always extend it. But yeah, I didn't really have very many cans. Right here, I got another little turntable. I had a smaller one here originally, but then I decided just to get the same size as I had here so it would match. And I thought, you know, if we get more glass things in, then I would need more space. So I had a smaller one before. This one is great. Right here, I love this. This was something that I last minute did yesterday too. I got more canisters because Yesterday I was putting things in here and I just had our actual protein powder sitting on here, like not in pretty storage containers, and then I ran to Target, got the containers. We have some Gatorade powder, collagen, which I didn't have labels for those, but I had a label for this. And then for Joshua's protein and his collagen, I just actually took these off of his other containers that these were in and just stuck them on there because sometimes he likes to look back at nutrition facts and things like that anyway. Up here, I just have some condiments like extra mayos, mustards, just peanut butter. Right here, this is all back stock. So any extra item that didn't fit into a canister, extra chocolate chips or protein powder or whatever, that's all in there. This and that. This is all very like random little things that just didn't go with the flow of everything else. And then up there, if you guys watched my haul, I got those really pretty bowls from Home Goods. There's nothing in them right now, but I thought I could keep extra things in there if I need to. I was actually thinking I'll probably put like my extra Keurig cups and stuff just in there if I have more that don't fit into the glass container. Up here in these containers or baskets, which I love with the little wood detail, it's all about the details. Originally, I was just gonna do all of those, and Joshua was like, do you just wanna look like, oh, I just got a bin and threw stuff in it, or do you wanna look like you did it on purpose? And I did. I did it. Okay, so we have red, we have orange, we have yellow, we have blue. It looks amazing. Up here, we got our chips, and bread. Now you might say you will want those lower, so I might move those things to here so it's just more easily accessible. But do we want the chips and bread real reachable? I don't know. So that is it, and I'm obsessed with it. I am just so happy. I think this is the most fun I've ever had on doing a house project and the most proud I've ever been of one. I'm just so happy with how it turned out, and it just makes me feel so happy knowing that like everything is organized. I know where everything is. It just feels good. So what is your favorite part of the pantry? I hope this gives you guys a little inspiration for your kitchen or pantry or whatever area of your house that you would like to organize. But yeah, I had so much fun doing this. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this process. It definitely took about a week to tear everything out of there, paint, get everything I needed, and yeah, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm going to have links down below for things like this, the chip clips, even these little guys that I clipped onto some of the bins, because those were really nice and handy. Now that this is done, I have to clean the rest of my house. This is the cleanest area of my house, right in there. Now I need to work on everything else. So one step at a time, I'll bring you guys along with tackling some other things around the house. We are in spring cleaning mode over here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, haven't subscribed yet. That way you can be notified when I post another video. But I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon in my next video.